I feel a little better. It's not supposed to, it's supposed to be one of the
Okay, call meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm going to blow up. All right, start off with public comment. Brian?
Can you tell us the status of your roadmaster?
We'll be touching on that later in the meeting.
We'll be able to ask questions or comments about it when you discuss it.
We'll see. I don't know. Anybody else?
I see we have new locks on the bathroom in front of that.
So nobody could get in from the garage?
What would be the purpose of that? Isn't the township under lock and key?
When the secretary's not up here, yeah. Anybody else? John?
I understand you found some money to fix somebody else's sluice pipe, but you couldn't find any to fix the roads.
Yeah, I know, the roads are just deplorable, but I don't know.
Well, the asphalt road is bad.
Yeah,
Now, according to the last man I was here, you said everything was perfectly fixed. I'm sorry, sir, I beg to differ with you. It's terrible shape.
that's your
You
opinion.
know it's terrible shape.
Yeah, I know,
I
it's
know
your
you
opinion.
don't care.
Right.
How about if you guys just resign and not doing nothing up there?
You wanna come set up here?
No, I'm not gonna come set up here because
Well, then.
people are willing to do it.
Right, alright,
They tell us to do what we ask them to do, too.
alright,
Like fix the roads.
right, okay.
What's so bad about the road?
Huh?
What's so bad about it?
Well, they're all whole.
Take a ride down.
Yeah,
I ride them every day.
he does. The asphalt's bad. Secondly, in the spring I came in here and I asked you folks, how about these dilapidated buildings in this township? There has not been one letter sent to anyone to do anything about these dilapidated buildings. And how come?
I don't know, I don't see them. I don't go right
You
around.
drive by them every day. I know damn well you don't see them because you can't see the holes in the road either.
Right.
How do you know
But
letters
how
weren't
about
sent?
having something done?
Well, we're gonna have to
You run
call,
right up there and you take care of that lady.
we're gonna
there,
have
but
to
you
call
don't
our
do
code
nothing for
enforcement
nobody
officer
else.
for
How do you
that.
know letters weren't sent? How do you know that?
Pardon?
How do you know letters weren't sent?
What'd she say?
How do you know letters weren't sent?
Because I asked the people that have the camps that are destroyed, and they receive nothing and they don't do nothing until they do receive it.
Huh.
You don't do nothing. That's how I know.
So
Anything else you wanna know, young lady?
you're not getting smarter than me, I hope.
getting out
Huh?
You're not getting smarter than
All right.
me.
All right, John, you're done. That's,
How Kane got funded to help take down some of the bad houses in their community. Why couldn't James City see about that?
well, we would have to apply for a community block.
Because that would
Grant
help.
money
I mean,
and-
it's about, you know, you could beautify the town.
Well,
Can you speak up, please?
yeah, but we definitely want to apply for some of that stuff next year if we can. So that's about all I can tell you. I mean, other than that, we have to call our code enforcement officer. He's who takes care of stuff like that. We can't go condemn somebody's house or camp or nothing. That's not our responsibility.
It's already been done, and you know it's been done. There's already been a building tore down by you people, the supervisors here. Right
I
down-
know about it.
Huh?
I know about it.
I have no idea what you know. You don't know nothing. But
Apparently
the other
not.
Supervisors are here. They took the place out below.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. I wasn't here,
Down there.
You gonna let him talk to you like that?
so,
Derogatory.
all right. Enough.
You know something, sir? That lady over there,
Careful.
I'm allowed to talk. If that young lady doesn't want me to talk, she can leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk.
All right, enough to
What do you mean
everybody.
it's
Enough.
I'm carrying on a conversation with you.
Yeah.
I wanna know why this stuff isn't being taken care of.
I told you we have to
You haven't told me
contact the
anything.
code.
You said you
Yeah,
didn't do nothing.
all right. No, we haven't.
How come?
I didn't know it was our job to, we can't condemn buildings.
Who does condemn the building?
I really don't know. We'll have to ask Russ Braun. And we will get a hold of him and ask him that.
Mr. Wolf can tell you who condemns them,
Who?
huh?
What?
These people. You three people can condemn a building that's being,
I'm pretty sure we can't.
oh, you can't. You can't write a letter to somebody and say, if you don't take care of your dilapidated
No.
building, we'll have to, and
Code
then
enforcement
charge
officer
it
has to
to
do
you.
that.
It's done everywhere in the state of Pennsylvania and then some.
The code enforcement officer has to
No,
do
the
that.
code
We
enforcement
can't.
officer doesn't. The
Yes, he does.
supervisor do.
No.
Well, you look into that and let me know, because I know we can't do that.
Has a code enforcement officer been out here to do anything, or has he been called about it?
As far as I know, no.
Maybe
If
that's
we,
the first
if you,
step.
you know what, if you people call him, it doesn't charge anything. If we call him, we get charged for everything he does.
Okay.
So,
Well, you
that's
know, if we
as
could
far
get
as I
names
know.
and who to call, that would help, okay?
All right, Russ Braun, come up at the end, do you have Russ's number?
I do.
Come up at the end of the meeting and she'll give you Russ Braun's number.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
Awesome.
Okay, minutes, make a motion to, no, we gotta correct the minutes.
Yeah, we gotta
Uh,
correct the minutes.
Oh, we do?
No,
Yes.
What? Where? What?
Yes.
Which one?
Let me get it.
the budget meeting.
The
Which one?
budget meeting for
October, oh,
the last budget meeting.
October 10th, 13th? 13th?
On the secretary obtained quotes from Matson and Nicholas Insurance. After discussion, Mr. Ewlings made a motion for the township to purchase a group plan from Matson Insurance per month. It's marked in here, seconded by Mr. Deach. Mr. Deach did not second it, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. See that? Cause
And he abstained from
right,
that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah, he abstained from that because he couldn't vote.
I apologize. You're right.
Okay.
I forgot. Yep. I'm sorry. Yes.
I make a motion, we accept the minutes as corrected.
Second that.
motion.
Motion carried. I'll make a motion to accept the budget. As
No.
accepted.
No.
I'll second it.
Not the 2017 budget.
Not yet.
Not
No,
yet.
not
Was
the
that
budget,
December?
the-
Why is that on there?
I don't know.
No, I was gonna say the budget meeting minutes.
The
All I
bud-
have on there is October meeting and budget meeting minutes.
All right. I make a motion to,
What is monkey scared the crap out of me?
make a motion to accept October's treasurer's report and balance sheet.
I'll second it.
Motion carried. Okay, correspondence, we got an invitation from the Allegheny National Forest Visitors Bureau. They're having a Recreation and Tourism Summit on Wednesday, November 29th. Registration's at 8:30 a.m. at the summit. If anybody's interested.
That was today.
Letter here from Kane Area Recreation and Cultural Commission. Our contribution for 2016 is due in the amount of $492.
Do we have to, do we,
Already,
already paid
didn't
it.
we approve
we
that
already
already?
paid that, yeah.
Yep.
Did we not, okay.
Yes, we
Thought
did.
did.
A reminder from them of next year's amount of $492 also. Minutes from the Elk County Commissioners meeting, if anybody's interested in that. And we have permit application renewals from MSL Oil and Pennsylvania General Energy. Okay, committee reports. Marcia, Recreation.
We had our Halloween thing and it turned out we had a good turnout. Do you wanna know who won or
If everybody else wants to know, yeah, that'd be fine.
scarecrow contest? Honey Brown, how do you pronounce it? Uriah Hewlings and Rachel Ray. The pumpkin was Devin Cook, Zach Clemenhas, and Amber Fitzpatrick. And the weight of the contest pumpkin was Ian Gers won first, John Gers second, and third was Mel, but he didn't put his last name. And I got a donation from Boland's Farm for some pumpkins. We purchased some pumpkins ahead of time in case we didn't get donations. And Mary Hilliard on JoJo, she donated some pumpkins. Got a donation from Lipinski for the mulch and Mike dances. And the playground equipment, that plastic stuff, was Kids Learning Center. And I'm going to probably be putting the corrugated vinyl, make clear stuff maybe around the pavilion a little bit for the winter, for around the luminaries. And I'm going to have probably that done probably this month. I don't think the whole thing, but part of it. And we're doing and I'm going to be talking to Bob and Kevin about doing it. And then I was going to ask you about those limbs again.
Yeah, well, we're still working on that.
Okay.
Still, he hasn't gotten back a hold of us yet.
Okay. And then December 18th, we're going to have our Christmas luminaries and Santa Claus and hot chocolate and cookies. And I've already started selling the luminaries, but if anybody's interested and I didn't get to your house, give me a call. So I think that's about it.
When's the luminary?
December 18th.
Okay,
Oh,
Misty?
wait.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's all right.
Last year I got to have the township hang up some of those wreaths and stuff around because they're too heavy and tall for me. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Yep. Okay, Misty, fire department?
I gave Christy from the Home Rule Study Commission, I gave Christy an invoice that I received in the mail, along with $50 to cover that. I let her know that I'll be emailing the final reports and closing that out probably this weekend, and she said she was fine with that, so that the Home Rule Study Commission is complete.
Okay,
Bless you.
bless you.
And here's the fire department's.
Did I see you on a lot of road trips this week?
Also, I'd like to thank you guys for doing that fire hall parking lot. Jim was down there when it was being done, and the stuff that they found underneath of there, it is the foundation from that old building, what's causing it, and it's going back towards the fire hall itself. So that whole area in front of that doors is gonna have to be dug up and stone in it. They put 46 tons of number 3 stone in there, compact it, and they took a ton out of there. So that's good right there, but maybe the next time it's gonna have to come back, because it is, once I got down there, the more they started digging, the rest of it started to collapse in.
All right.
So right now it is a lot better, and I thank you guys for doing it. Also, the last meeting you guys said about the Ansel system, he was up today and it is done. He will not. This is what he did today up there. That Ansel system is good in our lifetime. It won't have to be, according to
Oh,
what
I'm
he
sorry,
told
is he
us.
just back?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I'm
that's
sorry.
yours.
Okay.
We got copies.
Okay.
That system won't have to be changed in our lifetime, is what he said. So that's all up to date and everything right now.
Okay, very good.
Also, we've had many calls over since the last township meeting. We had at least 6, 7 calls. 2 of them mutual aid to Ridgeway. We went to mutual aid to Kane, and we have a couple of our own. Tractor trailers wrecking on 948,
Yeah.
all that. We've been keeping quite busy in the past month.
Well, really not good, I guess. Marcia?
I wanted to thank you for fixing the parking lot before voting season, because someone could have got hurt and then we'd be liable. So
Oh, yeah,
I was glad that it was already done, so thank you.
yep, no problem. All right, old business, anybody? New business, we had an executive session.
Like, you're gonna speak up.
We had an executive session on October 20th to discuss litigation and personal issues.
November 8th. I know it's not on
November.
there, because that's not on there because it was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Sorry.
Personal issues are with the roadmaster. Just some things have happened.
So they're personnel issues, not personal.
Personnel, yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry.
I was confused.
That was true.
So, right now, we're gonna take a vote. I'm gonna make a motion that, we let Kim go.
I vote no.
I will second that motion.
That's
Pardon?
that's Kim's business.
Well, we really can't discuss that. If you wanna ask him, you're more than welcome, but we can't discuss that because he's not here.
Is one of them over in the fire hall parking lot?
Not really, no, there's a lot of
What do you have plans on putting in there
things.
next?
Well, we have to, put an ad in the paper, where there will not be a roadmaster anymore, will be roadmasters. So we're just gonna hire, general labor. So,
Who
we'll be
will
putting
be
the ad,
responsible for making sure roads are safe in the wintertime?
Tom will be the road foreman.
Okay, then who does the fire department call when we need them at 3 o'clock in the
Tom.
morning to plow the roads?
Tom will be the general foreman,
Okay.
You have to make a motion to advertise.
so,
You have to make a motion to advertise.
Does Kim know this?
yep.
Can I gotta, you guys you gotta tell us what's going on here,
Nope.
okay?
No, we can't, you ask him when he comes back
No,
from vacation.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something else.
What?
The roadmaster has had access to this office and a desk since this building was built.
Yeah.
move it up.
The desk's gone. There's a lock right here
Yeah,
to keep the roadmaster. And there's a lock on the bathroom door to keep the roadmaster from coming in here.
no, not just that, anybody, not just
Sounds
him.
like you guys been harassing Kim.
Why? Just explain it to us. Just
Because
tell us
nobody
why.
else is allowed in this office after business hours. Nobody, not even the
Okay,
roadmaster.
here's your point, Mike. Mike, your point's,
My
your
point, what?
point is
No,
wrong.
no, no, don't.
Whoa,
You
really?
let the water authority in here once every
I know,
month
I know,
to have a meeting.
right,
We could take anything out of here we wanted to.
yeah, I know.
Explain.
Well, that's the way it is.
Can you explain? Can I explain?
Sure.
I was here 20 years ago. I can remember the former roadmaster going through every file and box in this building. He does not have the right to do that.
We ain't talking about the former roadmaster.
And we're talking about now, yeah. And they have a
He
right.
should have access to anything he wants
No,
to
he
in
shouldn't.
here.
No,
Yes,
he
he
doesn't.
should. Tell me
Access
why.
out there.
Tell me why he should.
Because,
You know why?
hey,
Employee of the
Brian,
township, he should have access.
Brian, you're warned, that's enough now. The reason being because she's responsible for everything in here. If something comes up missing, it's her ass, not anybody else's ass.
Did
Who was
anything ever
responsible
come up
before her?
missing?
Who was responsible before
The
her?
secretary before her.
But why does it matter? His job is out there. So what's the,
What's that guy talking?
No, his job's also in here
He's
too.
talking out of
doing
turn.
what though?
All right,
There's
enough.
that little guy talking about.
Bob.
You're interfering over there.
Mike, take control. Take
Hey, John, enough. You're
Wait
warned.
a minute, he's talking,
He
nobody
needs to
else
leave.
allowed to talk.
He needs
This
to
gentleman's
leave.
trying to get
John.
something through. This man's talking.
I'm gonna-
No, I'm not leaving.
He's done and he raised his
I
hand.
got called on, I have the floor, John. Not
He
you.
needs to leave. He was told to leave. If he
Well, I'd
doesn't
like to
leave,
see what you
Chris
have
needs
to
to call the
say
cops.
then. I didn't
Well,
see your
here-
hand go up. I'm sorry.
A
Pardon
little
me.
Hey,
more,
John.
Maybe you'll hear.
He has the floor now. One more and you're gonna ask to leave. You're gonna be
No,
asked to
I'm not
leave.
leaving.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
no, let it go.
not really.
Well, we can have somebody come remove you.
Okay,
that's-
let's get
You're
a
gonna
different meeting.
Come ahead, please.
No, it'll be state police.
Call the
Take
state
him a
police.
half hour.
okay, can we just get to this meeting?
All right, come on, let's move forward here.
Just explain
Bob.
it to
I
us.
have a few things here. First of all, those locks were agreed to be changed. All three supervisors agreed to it. We were all here at a public meeting. That was agreed to. Another thing, I'd like to know why Kim would need to be in
Wait
here.
a second.
No,
These locks were agreed to be
they
changed.
said
The one on the
locks.
God
Did
blessed
they say,
bathroom.
did they say all the locks but those?
No, we
Now
said all the
listen.
locks.
Now, there's rumors that
You're
the
talking
the current roadmaster has let people in here outside of office hours, 6 o'clock in the morning, without even reporting to the secretary that he was getting stuff off of her desk. What do you think of that, Brian?
In here?
In here.
For what?
Don't ask me, he didn't tell anybody.
For what?
Who knows?
Why?
That's exactly why we need to keep people out. Who knows what they were taking off the secretary's desk?
Who's we? Who are you?
Who they? Who they? The people
They're
here.
we, not you.
All right.
People, all the people here, because any record up there, there's
All right, enough.
information.
Enough.
That's what it was, Matt. Did you come in and
I
get
have
the
a
tape?
good question. 6 o'clock in the morning, don't anybody work?
The secretary doesn't. That's the problem. See,
But
with
you're
all the
saying he's
township
letting a bunch
records.
of people in here.
No,
Don't
I said
anybody
he
work?
let somebody
I'm
in.
not even here at 6
All right, enough.
The office hours are listed.
Enough. What's done is done and it's not gonna be changed. That's all there is to it, Bill.
No, some people.
Doesn't the township have the right and responsibility to protect the records in this building?
Yes, we do. That's why we did it.
Mike, all the years that Leachers was up here,
That was years ago. It's different. Things are changed. Things have changed.
So Matt came in and asked for the tape recorder that I left here when he went to work, so you blocked the poor roadmaster out.
That was-
He let
that was-
Matt in.
that-
That's what it was.
Them locks were being changed way before
But
that.
Matt was the one that come in and
Yeah.
asked for a tape recorder.
Yeah.
And it's a big lockout because
No, the lockout was gonna happen regardless of that.
the water authority's been up here all these years.
Yeah,
But there's something really important up here that you have to lock the room over.
yeah, exactly.
It's like, what's there
Marshall.
to hide?
Yeah,
What is there to
right.
hide? I'd love to know. Why did they get rid of records?
Okay, I just have a question.
Why did you get rid of wheelbarrow records when Charlie was done?
All right, hey,
Easy,
Quit.
easy. Come on, Mike.
Everybody.
That's not right.
Everybody. Marcia.
First of all, I want to remind everybody that, it's one at a time so people don't get in fights. But is it the reason because of Kim's accident and because he did the fire hall?
We can't
Why
say.
Them could be some of the reasons, but you gotta ask him. We're not allowed
I
to
have
do.
talked to him
we're-
and other people.
Right, but we're not allowed to,
So we'll be paying unemployment or have a lawsuit?
Yes, he'd be allowed to
or
collect
he has a right for a
unemployment.
lawsuit?
So it seems like
No
you already
lawsuit.
came to a decision about getting rid of Kim.
I didn't hear the final vote. All three vote on that? For Kim's dismissal?
yes.
Mr. Wolf?
Two yeses and a no.
Okay.
Yeah, he voted no.
Misty.
I just have two questions. Are we self-insured for unemployment?
Pardon me?
Are we self-insured for unemployment?
No.
The second question is who has the keys to the building?
Kim.
No, who has the keys to this building currently?
For the whole building?
Who can get in to this office currently? Just Christie.
Yep.
I'm a little worried about the accountability, being held to only one person. I believe that two should. Two unrelated people should.
No, I don't.
And that's not because I mistrust Christie. It's to cover her ass, so she should not have sole accountability for
I would agree
everything.
with that.
There should be two people.
I
If Christie
No,
drops
because-
off the face of the
but the
earth
thing
tomorrow,
is-
what are we gonna do?
Well, then you can get Caldwell and he'll break into the building and he'll get the locks out. But the thing is, the only person responsible for everything in this office is myself. If I had assistant secretary, that would be a different story. But I don't have assistant secretary, so everything in this office I am responsible for. So if something goes missing, then you can probably be pretty sure that it's, you know, my responsibility.
You should appoint assistant secretary, so
There's
she
no
won't be
reason for
sole
anybody-
ownership.
The supervisors don't have access to the records unless I get them out for them. They can't just come in here and go through my filing cabinets and take out whatever they want. I am responsible for the records in this office.
Thought
No one
those
else.
filing cabinets were supposed
Could
to
the
go out.
roadmaster
They
take
are
anything
locked.
out of there that
Nope.
they wanted to if they were locked?
No,
So the cabinets were locked the whole time,
the
correct?
cabinets are always locked.
Okay.
Unless I'm in the office, then they're unlocked.
How can the people trust?
Kevin, no. Kevin had his hand up first.
With the water authority, it's been 30-some years us having a key. Now Chrissy comes and unlocks it and we come in, and then we all leave and there's nobody around. So this place is left empty till when she comes up and locks it back up.
I try my best to get
There's a time
here.
period in between that anybody could walk and steal something. Who's liable then? Is the water authority liable while we're in here? Or is
Maybe you
Chrissy
should.
liable? Because realistically, she should be waiting outside after the meeting, because this place should not be
Normally
unlocked
she
and
does.
unattended for that
I
time
try my
period.
best, Kevin. I do. I try to get up here as soon as I
know you
can.
do, but if we're gonna be technical about this, that leaves a big window of
Well-
opportunity to come steal something.
Maybe they just need to
Well-
move maybe they
It
just
is
need
the
to move
way it
their,
is, and that's the way it's gonna
maybe they
stay.
just need to move their
Do you have any plans
Things
on
in.
appointing
Hey, wait, I
assistant
have my
secretary?
hand up, Misty.
Can't afford one, let alone two.
Hey, Bob's got his hand up.
Bob,
Yeah, there's one way to fix that. They can pick up the phone and call when they're done. Wait till she comes up to lock the door. That's simple fix.
sell it that way.
Thing where he gives our key back.
Bill,
Or maybe have your meeting somewhere else. Like you
Are you kidding me?
hey, excuse me.
Do I look like
The
I'm
water
kidding?
authority have me someone else says township building.
Right, cabinets,
Really? Brian had concerns about you guys having meetings up here with records up here. He just stated it at the beginning of the meeting.
All right, excuse me, Bill. Bill, you're up.
Yeah, what law says they have to have the meeting here? What's the matter with the fire hall?
Exactly. I don't care where we have.
I don't care either, because Highland Township's a lot bigger than just James City. And all you people just think of Highland Township, just James City. And you always did.
Bill, the water
Brian.
authority has been here for 50 years.
Big
We've
deal.
had meetings here.
Big deal.
You wanna make the
This is
change?
2016.
You're right, it's 2016.
2016, not the
You're
past
right.
crooks that run
All right,
You're
enough. All right,
What'd you say about crooks?
now,
crooks that run the place.
People are being
now we have another order of business. That one's over. We have to take care of, it's been brought to our attention that nobody has been appointed on that municipal board for, well, over 5 years. And
Mike, I'm sorry, they can't hear you back there.
nobody's been,
machine, why don't you use it?
I don't know.
You can't hear you can't hear Chris, you can't hear Glenn, you can hear Jim.
All right, it's been brought to our attention that nobody's been appointed on the municipal board for over 5 years, and the supervisor is supposed to make one appointment a year. And it hasn't been done in 5 years.
You're talking about the water authority.
Right,
municipal authority.
and there's some people that's showing an interest, they want to be on the board. So we're going to appoint a new board tonight.
Have
You're
you
gonna appoint a
advertised
what?
for
A
it?
new
You
board?
don't have to
You
advertise
don't
it.
have to advertise for it.
Nope.
You're gonna appoint a new
Water
board for the
authority.
water authority.
Yes, we are.
Oh, whoa. Oh, let's take a guess who it is. Yeah, I'll say.
I think you better check with Sue before you say something wasn't done right.
We're-
I think you better check with Sue Swanson.
Well, the supervisors do it, so, we went through reorganizational minute meetings and nobody has been.
We have a reorganizational meeting every January.
We do here, yeah.
We do, too.
Right, but you don't pick your board. We do.
So who you picking?
You pick our board?
Yes, we do.
Why haven't you picked it in the last?
I haven't been a supervisor in the last 20 years neither. This is my first year. It's been brought to our attention,
I'll
so.
make it easy for you right now. I'll resign my position right now.
That's fine.
I have no problem with that.
All
I'll
right.
make it easy for you.
I thought I was doing something good.
Fine. That's what you guys want to resign? That's fine.
I do.
Fine, I resign. No problem
Mike,
at all.
it's not an easy
Accepted.
thing for them to run that and keep it, the bill.
I never said it was.
But you're messing
Why you
with it,
picking
and
a
they're
new board?
struggling to keep that place running
Mike,
down
who's gonna
there.
go and dig all the leaks and take care of all these things?
I think you're.
That's up to the new board. They're the ones that are interested in
Hurry
it.
up and put the new board in place, please. There's two that are gone right now.
Ray. Gene, resign.
Well, Mr. Jim Pence, Monty Nicholas,
Oh my God.
Mike Gajic, Norm Gajic, and Eddie Van Tassel.
Do you have
Are
an
any of these
operator
people
also?
qualified?
Yeah, Jim used to be on the board a few years ago.
Do you have an operator in mind also?
Well, that's up to them, not us.
You know, couldn't you have come to our meeting and say, hey, guys, and explain this to us before you just blow it up at this meeting? I mean, out of common courtesy, a little bit of courtesy to people.
Well, it's here. What's the difference which meeting it is?
What's that?
What difference does it matter what meeting it is?
Well, you could have come to our meeting last week and say, hey, guys, enjoy your last
Well,
week.
you know, we've all could have gotten together a long time ago with all the other horse shit that's going on around
When
here
I
too.
asked you guys to come to the meeting a couple months ago, why didn't anybody show
Yeah,
up?
well, you know what? The way we were beat up by you guys at our meeting,
Hey, you did the same
I don't
thing to
think
Charlie,
so.
so karma's a bitch.
I didn't do anything to Charlie.
Language.
Fuck you.
Hey,
We just wanted to talk about the water situation.
I don't know who that is. Marcia was first.
Yeah, I pretty well figure out why you're doing this. If you change the water authority committee and everything, and they're on the lawsuit against the injection well, these new ones will.
That's
with
not
that-
even gonna matter anymore.
Why?
We'll let you know about that after we talk to the solicitor, but that's probably not gonna matter because we're gonna be done as a township pretty much.
Who's gonna take Sue's position, Mike?
That's up to the other board, it's not
How
up
are they
to
gonna
us.
walk in blind?
Hmm?
How are they gonna walk in blind? I mean,
Dennis,
this is gonna be a mess.
Dog ordinance. Dogs have to be on a leash.
We don't have an
Pennsylvania
ordinance for
state
that.
law.
we don't have an ordinance. Well,
We
what's
don't.
Pennsylvania
It's
state law,
Pennsylvania law.
you have to call the dog catcher, we can enforce them.
All right, every time I take a
Dog
picture of
catcher
your
on our
dog out on the
neighbors.
street, I'm gonna take a
God,
picture
don't
of
do
it,
that.
and I'm gonna send it to the dog.
Well, go ahead. I
Pretty
welcome
much
you
what
to
it is,
do
I
it.
got about 30 of them.
This is
Good.
what it's come down to, really?
Good.
Well,
Yeah, that is what
All
it's
right.
come down to. I mean, you
everybody
gotta
talk
fire a
about
board
this,
because of
that. You wanna talk about stuff that we're supposed to be talking about, that's part of it.
We're gonna involve kids now too?
All right, enough.
That's a
Enough.
floor.
Enough. All right, I make a
Mike,
motion.
Who's this woman over here to interfere every time somebody says something?
In your business.
Is that
Enough.
your girlfriend or wife?
Enough. I make a motion that
Can we view the bills?
we appoint them new members to the municipal board.
I'm gonna abstain.
I'll second that motion.
What's your reason for abstination?
Hmm?
What's your reason for abstination? I gotta put it in
Because I
minutes.
don't live here and I don't have no,
Oh,
anything I do.
okay.
Motion carried. All right,
And Mike,
make a,
oh, you were talking about advertising for a new position.
Oh, yes.
You need to make a motion.
yeah, make a motion, re-advertise for, labor position on township road crew.
I'll second that motion.
Requires a CDL. Marcia.
I have a comment, it's not a question, and it's a sad comment I have to make, but when you guys all took office, I heard you were gonna get everybody you guys wanted in everybody's committees. Instead of what,
You're still sitting there.
yeah, who wants mine? I'm just trying to, I mean, really.
Well, that's
It was pretty derogatory.
No, but it's true.
not
I mean,
how
like,
it is.
They said you were gonna get rid of Kim and you did. They said you were
Who
gonna
said
get rid
that?
of. I've had so many
The
people
Kim
come in.
decision was just now, just this
I
week.
heard that it was gonna be happening a long
Yeah,
time ago,
okay.
and then I heard that about the water authority a long time ago.
All right. Well,
it's
and if
sad.
you wanna know about Kim, you're gonna have to question him.
I just
because
think it's sad
We
because
cannot
the whole
talk about
township's
that legally.
it's gonna be like everything, nobody knows what's going on.
John,
I just wanted, who was the water board, the new water board?
it'd be Jim Pence, Monty Nicholas, Mike Gajic, Norm Gajic, Eddie Van Tassel. Alright, make a motion to review the bills.
You gonna do anything about that truck?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a line on a newer truck. It's not brand new or anything, but the blue one we have is gonna cost us a lot of money. Along with the Dodge. So we got a price on a new one, trading that Dodge in. It's not brand new, used. For $46,000, taking the Dodge in on trade. It's a F550 Ford. We'll have a spreader on it, dump bed, plow, all that. We need to move on that now before winter. So I'll make a motion that we take the money out of the Pliget account to pay for it, and when we sell the blue one, we will put it back.
Good luck with that.
I'll second it.
Vote yes.
Okay, motion carried. Motion to review the bills.
I'll second that.
Make a motion to accept the bills as paid.
I'll second that.
Not tonight. Motion carried. Make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second it.
Motion carried.
What about the bills,
Made a motion to accept them. So I've had enough of this meeting tonight.
There's,
Do you want me to read off the bills list? I'll read off the bills list.
no, there's a couple things
You
you
can't
need
already do
to do. You just,
motion made and seconded.
you just appointed a whole new water authority. There's stuff that needs done every day. They need to have a meeting tonight and figure out what's going on.
Are you willing to help
Wait,
them?
you have to be certified, Brian. Who's certified to do what you do?
No, this is the board.
Yeah, but
This is
somebody
the board.
has to be certified to do what you do.
They can find somebody to do what I do, and I'll help you for, I don't know, 2 weeks.
We'd appreciate that.
2 weeks.
Well, they'll appreciate that.
What should Sue do with her paperwork, Mike? To bring her stuff up here.
Not me.
I,
Got fired, I'd run out of bookstore.
Whatever.
That's up to the board.
Yeah.
We don't have the authority.
I think you better go down and talk to Steve Swanson before,
Well, yeah, they
This could be a big
should.
jumble with paperwork.
All right. You guys, we'd appreciate if you'd help. I'm sure they'll appreciate it, whatever help you give them.
you just fired the whole board. There's no board. You got a new board. You got
Alright.
one operator that's gonna give you 2 weeks to train somebody or help somebody to know what the hell's going on here.
All right.
And there's schooling involved with that. They have to be.
Well, they wanted it. They offered.
Who wanted it?
Everybody that I named.
That's perfect. That's great.
All right.
But why were they even thinking about it? I mean, why did you think they were all gonna quit?
Slide some of them bills.
All right.
There's nobody from the press here tonight, is there?
What?
Nope.
We need a pen.
They were at my house today.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
The
send them
TV?
there?
No, I didn't send them there.
They should have been here tonight.
Christie, can I have a receipt for that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Mike, I have a question. Plan on replacing these, and I'll get my personal.
No.
Because I all the time use my
No.
own stuff.
No, Marcia.
I just want to get my stuff out of here.
No, we're not.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of it is mine.
I'd like shit.